Dr. Isaac.
18.
Nice.
That's the highest I could get on
That was
14.
die tray. Oh, that was a nat 22. I hate that.
A nat 22.
Nat
No,
22. I have a nat 21.
Mine's 15 plus a number, which is probably 0, which would make it a total of 15. Yes.
Ragnar.
14.
Who has higher initiative? Between you and Damon.
What's your
The highest.
initiative?
Highest,
I get a 5.
highest dex or highest initiative?
We're doing initiative now.
Okay, that's fine.
Vince,
17.
and Perry.
18.
Who has the
I have a
highest?
plus 8.
Him.
I'd like to state for the record, I did just get a nat 20 on my initiative, but because it wasn't in the die tray, I moved it. In case for future reference, there's an unfortunate roll outside of the dice tray.
The dash tray.
Thank you for using the dice tray. I appreciate it.
I like it.
I worked moderately hard on that.
Moderately hard.
I put a level of effort into that.
I
It was
did.
not 0.
The way that you did it on the sides, though.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's cool.
A little rough. I know. Shut your face.
I'm gonna argue. Max has always used his computer.
Always.
Always.
Wow.
It's literally.
The thing you use often.
I can't imagine rolling die on top of my
But you can't be Max.
So anyone who can't see what's going on, this is a surprise round. You are unaware of what's happening because I remember you didn't call out or scream or anything yet.
No, I was trying to be very cool.
Okay.
He did say he was prone.
I did state that I was prone at one point, just holding the ground,
Okay.
because I don't know what's going on and it's dark.
All right. So everyone that can see the distance,
Yes.
you can see. Does anyone else have dark vision? Yes? How far?
60.
60?
No.
That's you?
No.
Yeah, you
Does
cannot
that
see what's
suggest that
happening.
you have like dim light beyond, like a double it or something? Is that like where you have generalized shapes, or would it just be blackness?
Even if he was to double, he still couldn't see. Whoa! I saw it. It was like a mist, and it was all over my map.
It's green now.
You now have the Misty Mountains.
Oh, a plague has ravaged the land.
Yes.
Isn't that the whole premise of the
Oh
campaign?
no! Oh.
That's the name of the campaign?
Yeah, but it's black blood, not green snot. This campaign would be much more boring if they were just like, oh no, sickness is throat land.
Just a really bad cold or some terrible allergies.
Here, you have to go. No one else feels like
So
COVID.
that
Game.
means in the surprise round, it's going to be Isaac, Bat, and Manzarek acting in the surprise round.
oh boy.
In that order. So, Isaac, as this thing drops and you see it, you have these flashes in your head that you simply cannot control. You are a man of logic, rationale, and reason. But when you see this creature, you get this spine-chilling sensation. And it to you is twice the size, shrouded in darkness with red eyes. You see it turn and look at you, and then you close your eyes and you're like, no. That's not what's happening. The logical thing is, that's a giant bat, and that's all it is. As reality washes over you, and you are able to act in the surprise round.
Almost lost my cool. I just touched my paladin looking friend in front of me. He was like, you may want to duck. As move action, draw my light crossbow.
All right? You are firing over the heads of them. What is the range
Oh,
on
we're so
that?
short.
80.
80?
And the bat's huge. Well, mechanically it's large, but
Big McLarge huge.
You are taking a -3 to that attack. It's outside your range.
It's 1 range increment is -2.
Then you're taking a -2.
I'll take it. That's more of after that motion of like fear effect of like, huh?
is the bat flat-footed because it hasn't acted yet?
Correct.
You can just go on to the next person.
What'd you get, my guy?
That's a 2, right?
Right.
So a 2.
Nice. So you fire just into the darkness. You're like, nope, that's nothing but a giant bat. And it just like, and you're like, I still don't like it. Do you take any other actions?
I have no other actions to take.
Okay.
I'm not playing the bard that has 18,000 actions to take.
Yet.
Bard cleric. This thing will take to the wing, flapping above the bridge. As it flies just over you, and it's going to bite down at you. With an 11. No. Against your flat-footed?
Yeah.
So it snaps at you, and you just kind of like, your eyes just kind of like sink into your head, and you just kind of like curl down as it snaps and just starts to flap over you. The air disturbed around you as it hovers in place. And then it would be Manzarek.
So it's right above me?
Oh, yeah.
5 feet above me? I will provoke an attack of opportunity to draw my scimitar.
An 8.
No.
Okay.
12?
A 12 will not strike your opponent.
Okay.
As you swing up at it, it flaps back, just getting right out of range of your tiny flipper arm.
And then Rayado is going to attack with a 18.
18 will strike your opponent.
Okay. Roll a 21
21 will strike your opponent.
and a 13.
A 13 will not strike your opponent.
So take 7 points of damage.
It's no back end damage.
No, he's not very strong yet.
As you swing at this thing, it backs up just out of your reach as suddenly Rayado jumps on its side, biting into it. The bat screeches, flailing from one side. It needs to make a fly check to be able to stay in the air, which it does, barely. Slinging Rayado back onto the bridge as it screeches out in pain. The rest of you are very much alerted to the sound of combat. You know something is up. Something is going on.
You heard a crossbow whiz right by your ear.
So, Isaac, as you were just kind of like reloading your crossbow, getting ready for the next round, you look down and it seems like all of the fungi are, I can't do that, are attracted to the noise and begin to shift towards combat. Slowly crawling along the cave floor where the sound's coming from.
Is me?
I'm sorry?
Is it my turn?
No. Harry, you're up.
Ragnar, do I join the battle?
No.
And I move forward. Just a little bit. I just want to get a closer look.
You
Harry,
just
I
run
swear,
over to the prone
please
guy.
do not.
Can I, is this a spot?
No.
This.
Yeah, that is a spot.
Harry, get back here.
And I
Swear to God, when I
observe.
mistake.
What am I perceiving? All of the things above?
60 feet?
Mhm.
So you can see this massive shape. You see every time it moves, the displacement of air as it flaps its wings. You're having trouble seeing Manzarek and Rayado, but you do see the two figures moving beneath it on the bridge. So you can tell they're engaged in combat, but you're having trouble making out what's happening.
I have new tricks that I want to try. And after all, tricks are for kids.
Yeah, -2, whatever you're doing.
That was freaking awesome.
Even if it's magic missile, you're at
It's
-2, yeah. I am going to say that I think Dark Vision abruptly ends at that.
Okay.
So outside of 60 feet, you can't clearly make out your target.
So I can't see. So that was just kind of theatrics. They are outside of the range.
Yes.
Okay.
You can make out the shapes, but because you can't clearly see your target, it's not in line of sight, which is the one thing you need.
Okay, that's fine. Would I have had 5 more feet of movement onto the cliff, or was it the next step on the bridge? It's hard to tell on that map.
It would be, you'd have to step onto the bridge.
Okay, damn it. I don't do that.
So you've gone 20 feet so far.
Mm-hmm. I've got 5 more feet, is what I'm saying, but. On the bridge.
Even on the bridge, you wouldn't be able to see.
That's fine. And I wouldn't know that either, so I'm gonna not step on the bridge.
Okay.
Oh,
Stepping on the bridge.
I want to make all the right decisions.
Stepping on a beat.
I know.
Do you take any other actions?
I do not. No.
Isaac.
Okay. Sort of acting in fear response still. Going, that didn't work. Is it a part of a move action, or is that later on in levels where I can
To stow.
To stow it. I think it would be the move action.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it? Is it?
It'd be half movement. Half your movement would be to stow.
well, to draw?
To draw would be half your movement.
I think it's harder to put something away than it is to pull it out.
Is it a standard action to stow?
If it's
I think
going
it's a
in your
full
backpack,
move.
I think it's like it's either a full move or standard. To draw a weapon on your hip is a different thing. But
Right. So I would say to stow would be a standard action.
Standard?
Yes.
I will put the crossbow away.
Okay.
Move. So what I was asking, as part of my move action, can I draw my chain whip?
Oh,
Technically, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I will do that. And
Standard stow, half.
Sure. I will move onto the bridge, sort of saying, we need to get over there.
Okay. You step on a bridge?
And I'm not being cautious about it.
Okay. Fair. Do you take any other actions?
I have no other actions.
How graceful are you with those cloven hooves?
I am not being cautious.
Menzer,
I'm gonna take another swing at him
you may.
for a 17,
A 17 will strike your opponent.
and that is 3 points of damage.
This music's a banger, isn't it?
Rayado. That misses. That misses. And I assume that misses. Oh.
So you swipe up, kind of nicking into the wing of the bat as it makes a fly check. Again, barely, but it makes it. It kind of recoils away from you, moving back. The bat didn't take its turn. My bad. That's fine. Bring it! Rayado jumps, trying to hit the bat. The bat swings with its wing, knocking Rayado to the ground. Rayado is going to bite at you.
Rayado?
I'm sorry, the bat.
Oh, I'm like, oh no, what have I done?
Does a 21 hit you?
yeah.
Rayado.
Yes, it does.
Dealing 8 points of damage. As it lurches down, grabbing onto your shoulder, even lifting you off the ground. As Rayado jumps on its back, when it swings its wing to knock Rayado back, it drops you straight back to the bridge.
Okay.
Sounds like that hurts.
Marcus.
So obviously hearing the sounds of combat, at this point I decide to clamber to my feet. And
That's half your movement.
yeah, and I'm not going to take any more of it because the first thing I'm going to do before I take a step in any direction in the darkness is light up my staff.
Thank you.
You all can see, but not very far.
Better than none.
Correct. 50 feet.
Yes,
20
I'll take
feet, probably 20 feet down. If it's like a torch, which light is it?
And that is all that I do. I'm
Okay.
going to look and see exactly how far the distance is.
Damon.
Being able to see the bridge in front of me, I make my way across it to the edge of the light. So, 4 squares.
That guy, yeah.
You can pass through friendly squares normally.
But
But because this is such a narrow area, I'm going to say that you are restricted by the people in front of you.
who is that in front of me?
That would be Dr. Isaac Tone.
You are so in the way.
I'm sorry. The healer's trying to get to the druid before the druid dies. So if you want to go for it, go right ahead. You can explain to his soul
I
lights up.
kind of lean up, get him next to you and say, what is going on out there?
I will allow for an acrobatics to pass, and I'll say the DC for that will be a 12.
Oh,
Oh no.
By the way,
But
I will say nat 1 carries consequences.
it is 20
YOLO.
at normal
Oh.
and another 20
14.
again is what the
I'm sorry?
14.
14? You are able to pass him.
I was hoping for the 1.
Yeah, well, I got
kinda
I have a -4 in my acrobatics, so.
You just attempted
What?
an acrobatics as a heavily armored medium character on this rackety
Not
bridge.
heavily armored, but
Moderately armor.
medium armored.
Do you take any of the actions?
No, but I do ask him. It's a free action. What is going on out there?
I don't say a darn word.
Ragnar.
Well, first of all, I come up here to make sure that he can't go anywhere else if I can. Second of all, I ask what's going on in general because I can't see anything, but obviously something is happening.
Does the light around me increase the distance of dark vision? Or is it just a straight 60 feet? Okay.
You have a bubble of brain. Why
I got you.
60?
I gotcha.
Perry. Oh, do you take any actions?
Just asking the question and waiting for someone to respond.
We're all going on the bridge.
No, we're not.
And I go on the bridge.
I won't say
I'm a terrible father figure.
I won't say I told you so, but
Do I have to acrobatics to pass through them?
Yes.
really?
There's the one on every die. And there it is.
Ladies
19.
and gentlemen, we found it.
You
you
pass.
really rolling
Your
that
full
one?
speed?
Yeah, I'm rolling. Full speed.
Can I make a
He's a
reflex
man.
grab for him to keep him from
This kid's insane.
getting past?
It'd be a combat maneuver.
You'd probably succeed.
Would they have to be on my
But
turn?
yeah,
or-
would you be able to do it as a reaction?
If he's passing through your square and he doesn't want you to be, it would be.
Would it be he rolling a combat maneuver?
Yeah, I'm sorry. What was your acrobatics again?
19.
What's your combat maneuver defense?
CMD.
17.
17.
You wouldn't be able to catch him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
So you start running across the bridge. Damon looks down and says, "No, you don't." And as you just kind of duck, roll, spin, and you have done that to countless guards before. As you start to run across the bridge, and now the creature is in direct line of sight of you.
You're just like the
I
rest
was
of the
going
city
to ask,
guard.
highly doubt it. There's no way that I can try to stop him, is there?
You're out of range.
Yeah. Whenever he went to try to get on it, because I was right beside him.
Quick, shoot him with the
He
crossbow.
was.
I was in front of him.
He's right in front of me.
Yeah, but he's not passing through your square.
That's fine. That's why I was just asking. I didn't think that I would be able to, but I was like,
I got you.
Yeah,
And
there's been
then-
a call to action or something before, but
I will, with my verbal and semantic components,
semantic.
Somatic.
semantic. Those are semantics. Whatever. Semantic.
words are
Which
hard.
component? Yeah, it's
That's-
semantics.
Semantics, it's semantics.
And launch a magic missile. In that fashion, as dramatic as possible.
Okay.
Make it sound
Cool.
effects.
Oh, of course, that's verbal components.
It doesn't normally make a. That's just you verbalizing sound effects to the magic missile.
Magic missile.
D4
That's
plus 1
so awesome.
per gold.
At his level, it would only be one.
Yeah.
But that's a guaranteed 2 damage.
At the minute.
2 damage.
Noise.
like you said, guaranteed.
So you chant, tone, you point. This beam of light, or this orb of light, rather, shoots from the tip of your finger as you. It zips into the darkness. This bat purely focused on your amphibious companion as it strikes into the bat's side, sending it screeching and backing up.
My check?
If it's not a 1, it passed. So
Okay.
yeah, he didn't do enough damage to it to mess it up. Do you take any of the actions?
I just think that was super cool.
That's the first damage you've ever done
Ever
to anything
done.
ever.
This idiot's gonna get himself killed.
Isaac.
I have notes for you. I am not acrobatic, nor am I bold. I'm going to ready a double. I'm going to ready to move whenever the space becomes available for me to move forward.
You may.
Can I ready a double move or just?
It's just a standard action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you take any other readied actions?
No, and I do not. I'm not saying a word.
The bat would provoke from you and sorry, I was going to call him J-Roll.
yeah,
boy.
okay.
Rayado.
Oh no.
Why? But
'Cause
why?
it's going for the little tiny boy.
But why?
The blessed
Uh,
sweet little child.
Crit threat. It was a 21.
Roll to confirm.
To confirm. And so sad. 7.
That will not confirm.
Curses. I was really excited. It's going to be 3 points of damage there.
Okay.
And then it's from Rayado. It's going to be a 19 to hit. 4 points of damage.
Get
The
in there.
bat screeches as you cut into it. Rayado jumping up and clamping onto its leg. It begins to flap up, kicking Rayado back onto the bridge as it retreats, darting back up into the ceiling
From whence it came.
from whence it came.
Need a fly check for the damage.
Oh, passes flying colors, passes even better. Because 14 and an 18, not to mention all of its bonuses. And just like that, you are all out of combat.
Do I still see it?
Sure we are.
It would fly up 60 feet, or I'm sorry, 120.
How high is
They
the
trying to
ceiling in
Yeah.
this room?
Yeah, you would still be able to see it. It would fly up, and there would be a large opening in the ceiling. And even with your dark vision, you can see that there is a little light peering out, as if there's some kind of opening beyond that cavern that it flew up into, or that cavity that it flew up into. It flaps up there, and it kind of tucks its wings in as it gets up there, and it begins to shift and move into that cavity. So it has fully retreated. It wants no part of this.
It learned its lesson.
I guess it would mean more of would have been would I have had a chance to shoot it
Do we?
before it fully got in.
It has.
I assumed. I'm just asking.
Yeah, it has crazy fly speed.
Fungus is still crawling towards us.
I'm the only one that knows about the fungus, right?
Well, it's 60 feet down, right?
50.
50? Yeah, so I'd be able to see it as well from where I'm standing.
You can see 60
This
feet?
one? Yeah. this
Yeah,
one's right
so
there.
you can see that one and that one.
Are they mobilizing towards him?
They would stop moving once combat had ended.
They were hoping one of us was going to get tossed off the bridge so they
I'm
could eat
already-
us for lunch.
Right up to parry.
Oh, isn't that cool?
Grab him by,
Oh my
grab you by the
gosh.
shoulder and spin you around.
What? No, we're going
And
that way.
because I'm still
We're going
holding,
that way.
Because I'm still holding my sword, I'm waving it in your face. Says that was very foolish.
What'd you see?
Boy, you will stay back with Ragnar.
Well, listen.
This is not up for debate.
I don't have to listen to you.
Oh!
I start dragging you back across the.
Yeah, it's not that
I
good.
would stop.
I'm just listening and
I would stop that and be like, next time you threaten a child in front of me, watch out for the mushrooms below. And so I would grab Perry, turn him back around, and it's like, let us go to our party.
That was not a threat. I
You
made
pointed
no
this
threat.
Mom and Dad should not be arguing.
That was for gesturing purposes.
You pointed a sword at a child's face.
He's carrying a dagger.
I
That was
am.
not a threat. Do you think that's a threat?
I'm somehow doing this in the middle of the year.
That's mad impressive. That's more impressive than anything else that's happened.
Go, Sam.
Can we start?
I
going
go
across?
towards Dom.
I don't. I'm also going to get off the bridge.
You want to bread
I keep calling him Dom. He's playing
That's a
another.
jelly.
That's
He's
fine.
playing another freaking Gripply.
Another campaign with
I
preparatory.
touch his hammer, it glows now.
Cool.
What?
This way you can see.
Are you bringing him? Are you bringing Perry?
I would wait for Ragnar.
If you asked me to wait, I would listen to you.
Let's wait for Ragnar. Come on.
But I would go to Menzerk.
I had to get light.
Are you waiting, or are you going towards me?
No, I'm going towards Menzerk. I'm allowing Perry to wait.
And does the bridge appear to be straining at all with the presence of 5 of us on it simultaneously?
Good question. I need a reflex save.
Oh boy,
From all of us.
No, I'm not on it.
that's a 1.
Or is Ragnar?
So 0 if you wanted the total number.
So what was the last thing you said?
Oopsie
Threatening
daisy.
a child is not something I'm going to tolerate.
So you turn, you're like, threatening a child is something I'm not going to tolerate. Turn, and you just drop through the bridge completely. It busts open as you start to fall the
My
50
wings
feet.
allow me to float.
Oh, dope. Like float?
Well, not like stay a constant.
Or like feather,
I can glide.
feather fall.
Leather
Yeah,
float.
it's like I'm under the constant effect of
Feather?
feather fall.
So you
So
feather
I
fall.
glide. My wings just.
So do you glide straight down, or do you glide in any specific direction?
I will
'Cause you have
try
50
to.
feet.
Is that a pillar right there?
Yes.
I will try to get to that to sort of latch on and climb up.
Roll me a climb check.
That is not me. I am the broken arm AJ.
Oh, my bad.
Broken arm AJ.
Now presenting. A climb check, you say? Oh boy. 0?
Oh no. Oh,
At
no.
least one.
So-
I'm rolling 5. Have it
Glide
5.
flat.
You glide, hitting the wall. You try to grab on, and you just kind of, and you hit the ground. Would you all like to re-roll for initiative, or keep the previous one?
I guess might as well keep the previous.
I would like to keep the previous one.
So where the cursor is settling on the bridge is where there is now a hole.
Oh,
Ah.
boy.
Is that? I can't see. Can you put a?
It's right in front of you.
A black tile on there.
It's a brand new
Thanks.
token hole. Or you can do it.
That's pretty fun.
That was fun.
I'm sorry, did we decide to keep or re-roll?
I guess we're keeping.
You're the DM.
It sounds like everybody wants to keep.
Not really.
I do have my chain.
Right on.
Whip that.
Whip that chain.
I'm about to whip some mushrooms. Oh my god.
You're about to do some mushrooms, huh?
There's one thing in this world I hate, it's the mushroom people.
Is that your favorite enemy?
Not got much room for him, huh?
So you hit the ground. You hear them all start to chitter and writhe. They look very excited that something is down there with them. First up on the initiative is Perry. There's a hole right in front of you.
I jump over the hole.
Do you see?
Roll me that acrobatics.
Can Perry see or perceive any of the things below?
8. 19.
You succeed.
Close enough for the lights.
Dash.
And then I'll move past, continue the rest of just a standard move.
Well, I'm not there. I'm 50 feet.
Does this extend to the top? Like, is this touching the bridge, or is this?
It is touching the bottom of the bridge, yes.
And then I'll use is it a move action to remove an item from your pack?
It's half move.
Derek actually looked it up. If your BAB is at least 1, it's as part of a move action.
Yeah.
Then I will
But if it's not,
move some rope.
Okay.
I don't know how to tie this, but here's some rope.
need somebody with a survival.
Yes.
I'm back here.
Do you take any of the actions?
You gotta go and hammer. You can see your way.
The bat licks its wounds. Dr. Tone.
Oh boy.
Wait, why are we still keeping track of the bat?
Because it was on the initiative.
Oh,
So we kept initiative.
Because Eli's who he is. I'm assuming these guys are knowledge nature.
Or dungeoneering.
Yes.
planes.
Okay, so I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
Um,
Knowledge planes. It's B-52. Nice.
What a bomb.
Yep. Okay, I was just double checking.
You can turn that down. Yeah.
It could be ever.
I am not a quiet person.
Yeah.
Right, but what's your character do?
He is not a quiet person. So instinctively, not instinctively, he's just going to take the chain whip and just whip the mushroom next to the hole I fell through.
Okay.
So you,
10 foot reach.
whip your chains back and forth. You whip your chains back and forth.
It's a 10-foot reach, you say?
So it'd be 5 and then diagonal slightly. but-
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah.
No, that would be. Yeah. Okay. You whip it, shroom.
With a 16, sir.
Does he whip it good?
Does he whip it good?
Oh. He whips it.
Does he crack that whip?
Would you say that it excites him?
You almost whip it.
1.
Whips of
And
pain.
that one
Whip
or
of pain.
one altogether?
1 damage.
Oh, for 1 damage. I'm sorry.
He didn't say it was a painful whip. It's more for show.
It's 2d4 minus 1, so.
So you whip, striking this creature. You hit it, and it makes this kind of.
I have moved, yes? Like
Yes.
I have move action?
Yes.
Can I sort of skirt around the pillar and get towards the other end? If I see Perry there, so I'll get underneath where he is, as he's like, I have rope.
Okay. You dash around the stone. You're like, nope, 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 nope. As you get under where Perry is, and you're just kind of standing there holding the rope, like, I'm here with this now.
I know this is useful, but not in my hands.
Do you take any of the actions?
Weep.
You may. Manzart.
Okay,
It's
so
only 50 feet, isn't it?
I see the fungus.
Among
Knowledge nature real quick. 22.
With a 22, you would know that this is a violet fungus. This mushroom grows from a bed of tentacular roots. Deep violet tendrils slither out of dozens of fissures in its pointed cap. The violet fungus is one of the most notorious and feared dangers in the world's cave systems. A traveler can often see signs of the violet fungus in those who dwell or hunt in places where these carnivorous fungi lurk. In these folk, deep and hideous scars mar bodies where entire furrows of flesh seem to be scooped away, the marks of a close encounter with the violet fungus. You may ask 3 questions about the violet fungus.
Standard attacks.
Standard attacks, it has 4 tentacle attacks. It can attack 4 times with those tendrils.
Oh boy.
Tentacles.
Okay. Special attacks.
Special attacks, rot. A creature struck by a violet fungus's tentacles must succeed a fortitude save, or the flesh around the point of contact swiftly begins to rot away, exposing raw bone with shocking swiftness. This hideous affliction will affect your health and your strength. It'll make you weaker, and it'll affect your health overall. This is a poison effect.
Neat. Special weaknesses.
It has no special weakness.
Okay. So, I
Is
don't
it
know that
highly
he fell, but I see him
Holding a rope down.
Yeah.
You would have heard me walk around, so you would hear the chains
Here.
jangling and jingling around towards you.
A breaking plank and a oh crap.
So I don't actually know where Isaac is at, but I do know 100% where Perry's at. So I'm gonna go over to Perry, and since he's talking about, hey, I need somebody's help to tie a knot, I will not.
Skitter, skitter, scamper.
He knows.
He will not
Skipper,
not.
skipper, scamper.
Who's there?
Might I suggest that the knot not be tied just in the middle of floating?
Yeah, I don't really have a good place
Better
to.
suited in the pit, like near the pillar or something. Whatever you're gonna tie it to.
I don't like that face, Eli.
It's just loud, sorry.
Okay.
Did I see how fast the mushrooms were moving?
Not very.
You hope.
So I'm going to take the rope from you, and I'm going to go back to that center area. So that's 5,
Backflip.
10,
And one over, or
10, 15. Okay, yeah, and right there, where you are.
one more?
Yeah. That's a 20 not natural on the knot
In order.
So you tie the knot to
to that pillar, that standing pillar that's right there, or the bridge that is connected to it,
because
actively connected.
yeah, Because the pillar is one solid stone.
Okay, so whenever,
And so to wrap it, you would need,
Like an extra 20 feet or something like
yeah,
that.
20 extra feet,
so
which put
whatever
it 30 feet
post
below.
that is connected to that,
Okay.
I tie it to that.
All right.
So,
And you,
yes.
Throw the rest.
it unspools and drops down. And I will say, even then, it's only like maybe 2 feet off the ground. And it's full.
Enough that I could.
Yeah.
Makes that climb check.
Do you take an action?
That's it.
Okay.
That'd be full round.
Marcus.
I already made your hammer glow. I'm not gonna bog down this bridge. I think I'm just gonna come over here and see what I can see. Maybe can I? Oh, that's probably not a good spot. Is there like a loose stone somewhere?
Yeah, it's Cave.
Can I light that and just toss it on down somewhere in the general vicinity of that area?
Where specifically?
Yeah, it doesn't say it's a concentration spell.
Where specifically?
I'll say I aim for specifically here. I don't know. Okay.
Illuminating, and you see the fungi.
Huh. I have no idea what those are, but they don't look friendly.
Can't confirm.
Do you take any other actions?
Now that'll be it.
Damon.
I, on the other hand, do I need to roll a knowledge nature of these, or can we just assume from his roll that I know what these are?
Did you tell anybody?
I did not yet.
20.
You got one.
Really?
Gracious, which is what altogether?
700,000.
25.
25 altogether? You had 20, yeah?
You could have
With 3 questions?
I had 22.
22?
Yeah.
With a nat 20, giving you 25, I'll give you an extra question. You know every basic thing that he knows, and you have 4 questions you can ask.
No weaknesses. We know what their special attacks are. Any special defenses?
Plant traits. Every trait a plant typically has, which I can read to you.
highly flammable.
That'd be a weakness, wouldn't it? That'd be a weakness, wouldn't it?
Actually, most living plants are.
They are if you make it.
They are
hot.
immune to all minding effects, charm compulsions, morale effects, patterns, and phantasms. Immunity to paralysis, poison, polymorph, sleep effects, and stunning. They do not need to breathe or... I'm sorry, they need to breathe and eat, but they do not sleep.
They don't like name calling.
Okay. And I have no idea where Dr. Isaac went. And so I go up to the edge and look down the hole and says, Dr. Isaac, are you there?
He's gone.
So I'm
My
right
light
there,
illuminates
calling down
the-
after him.
He can see the 20 by another 20
Guess what
area.
I'm looking for him.
Yep. And that echoes out. Do you take in the actions?
Negative.
Mr. Lothbrok.
Mr. What?
Ragnar Lothbrok.
No one has ever been this formal with it.
You're a barbarian.
Well, his mother has feeling when he's in trouble.
You're a hairy barbarian.
You're a barbarian, Harry.
It's even funnier when he repeats it.
You seem very barbarian.
He said that first. Yeah.
I did not say
What is happening right now?
Damon's just spinning his tires and thinking he's gaining traction.
It's like side dialogue getting quieter and quieter and quieter every couple seconds. And I'm like, it's almost done. It's not.
You're gonna have to
It's
dive.
like watching that vein on the side of his head.
So what is the Watt one?
We just lost
That is a
that
glowing
is-
rock.
Just
Did we?
okay.
No.
Illuminating the right place to be.
So you're on the bridge.
I'm on the front of the bridge or whatever, like where it starts.
I want to go across the bridge. My question is, do I have to like do anything to get
I will make
past
no attempt to stop you.
Yeah. So
the full 30 feet?
So to get past him, you can't share a space with him, and this prevents you from going any farther. So that is where you need to stop.
Okay.
Unless you want to go into that Space.
Yes, you can jump down the hole if you'd like,
Into the pit. Into the pit.
but it's still an acrobatics check to pass a moving
That's fine.
character.
And that is Damon.
Yes.
Can we get on across the bridge? I ask. And that'll be my turn.
Oh, you could have done a bull rush.
Push him through the hole.
Shouldn't that be your token?
That would free up space.
No,
So the light. Oh my god! I didn't even think about that.
You genius.
It's just stupid enough to work.
I'm assuming that one's gonna be able to hit him.
Oh, they go much faster.
Twice as fast as I thought they did.
There is not much room anymore.
You're gonna need to climb that rope real fast.
Are you proud of that one?
No.
Here comes the pain train.
All aboard.
All right, so it's
8 of them.
this is 16 attacks. They have a 10-foot reach. 4 of them can reach you. They have 4
do this
attacks
to me.
each.
You choose this.
no!
I did this to you. I didn't mean to do this to you. I'm sorry. I ran you across the bridge. Imagine if you would have took fall damage.
It would have been real bad.
Okay.
They probably can't.
Who wants to keep up with how many rolls I'm doing?
No,
I'll
I
take
got
care of
this.
Oh, okay. I'll make confirm with contacts.
12.
No,
Let's make this quicker. What is your
14.
14 is what they need to hit? Okay, so I know what they need to roll. That one hits. That one does not. Crit threat. Does not confirm. That one will hit.
Not gonna have a good time.
That one will hit. That one will hit. That one will not. What am I on now?
You are on 8.
Oh, we're halfway through.
Oh, buddy.
That one will not. That one will hit. That one will not. That one will not. That one will not. That one will not. What do I have?
2 more.
That one will not. And that one will not.
6 hits.
I was doing that too.
I appreciate you.
2 points of damage.
Mhm.
1 point of damage.
Mhm.
1 point of damage.
Mhm.
1 point of damage. 3 points of damage. And 2 points of damage.
Thank you.
And now all the rolls for poise.
Yeah. So how many of those hit?
6.
6 of the 8.
21.
That saves.
60.
Saves.
6.
Does not.
7.
So this effect.
Does it not stack or something? Would it just be once per round?
Yes. So it does not stack. So as long as they affect you.
Oh.
You take 4 points of strength damage. And 4 points of constitution
You know who
damage.
isn't strong enough to carry himself up that rope anymore?
How you looking? Yeah.
I'm up. For the record.
So you go over to the rope and you kind of like lay your hands on it and you're like, yeah, this will work. And then you kind of hear this. As they move up to you, their tendrils extend out, not even like in a whipping motion, just like as if to like grab you. And much like a jellyfish, as it lays on you, you see your skin like as if a hot knife through butter retreats away from the tendril, and pain shoots through your body as you feel your strength is sapped of you. Top of the round, Perry.
I prepare to assist pulling you up.
You may. Isaac.
What's your strength?
To not die.
Whatever your climb is, with
So at this point, that's not useful.
okay.
Because my strength was a -1. It's now a -3. I'm taking a -4 from my armor check. So I have a -7. I'm also at 0.
Oh, you're about to pass out.
So I'm not down.
Survival checks are a thing. But that's up to you. You do whatever.
and then I would pass out.
Oh yeah.
Take 16 more attacks.
This is a new record. We're gonna whoa. We're gonna make it not happen.
That's what I'm looking at.
I did call it.
Do what?
So when I walk out, I won't do that survival check. You will allow that and a heal.
Yeah.
Survival. 5.
How much did they hit you for? I know it was like 16.
14?
6. A total of 14 between the
No,
six
it was. I had 4 left,
Oh,
but then my con went down 4 points.
makes sense.
Oh.
With 2 levels.
Yeah, that sucks. Okay.
But go on. I'm all yours.
Okay.
There is a way out of this.
It's the attack of
I healed myself
opportunity
for
that I'm
4.
like,
Do what?
I healed myself for 4. My survival was a 5.
Okay.
what did you say specifically?
So you don't
these things
pass
were
out.
attracted to? Obviously, the sound.
Because I healed
stone.
myself. I imagine I healed myself and then
Ask
touched
for
it.
what it was attracted to.
Well, I have a couple of suggestions, but
No,
I
no,
don't-
no, it's fine. It's
from the
whatever.
DM,
I
yeah.
have a plan.
That is my turn.
Okay. I'm going to slide down the rope.
Oh, you crazy bastard!
Neat.
Yes.
Okay.
What do I need to do this?
Don't you have a climb
Acrobatics. I do have a climb speed, but I'm not going to get to you climbing down.
It'd be a controlled fall. So acrobatics.
Okay. It's a 6.
Oh,
Oh
Fine.
it's not a very well controlled fall.
no.
It just keeps getting better.
It's like I can do this.
I need. Let me look something real quick.
Okay.
I'm willing to do this. I've already rolled. I'm falling down.
Because I'm free.
Stand by. Stand by me. Sorry, I can't help you.
I can think of 3 things.
I mean, we've already established that works.
You got nothing to do.
No, and technically, I shouldn't have been able to with Shane.
Because they only fix you.
Yeah, but I was also with him, so maybe that's a little.
Rule of cool.
What?
Do we think it's the
I
light or was it the
can only
sound?
cast that on myself at will.
Which one?
For the fall.
Oh.
Is it the glowing
Well,
light?
yeah, he was hanging on to you.
Okay, that's fine.
But that would also exceed the weight. But it was just another 5 feet, so.
Okay, yeah, it wasn't game changing. This might be.
So I slide down.
Okay. Do you want to roll acrobatics to
Why?
negate that first 5 feet of fall damage? Or 10 feet of fall
You want me to
damage?
do it again?
To negate that, I mean, that's up to you, or you want to just tank it.
No, I definitely don't want to.
Okay. Give me above a 10.
That's a 22.
Okay.
I rolled a 2.
Very gracefully recovered from the fall. Well,
13?
13 points of fall damage.
tell me you're awake.
I am.
Oh my.
Oh no.
Oh, buddy.
Did this one burn an attack of opportunity on his way next to him?
Do they get
No,
attacks off the ground?
because, yeah, the 10 feet is.
Okay. I've just used a move action.
Yes.
Okay.
You have a standard.
That can be downgraded to a move, but then you wouldn't have any standard to use after.
I need you to live after this, okay? Because I'm not going to. I'm doing Cure Light Wounds on you.
Okay.
Please, for the love of all good and holy.
More than 1.
Yeah, roll higher than a 1.
D8 plus 2. If it makes it feel any better.
You get 9 points of health.
Oh boy!
So
Better than the sharp stick in the eye.
I need you to live. I'm not giving.
So rather than tie the rope around him, you heal him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't be able to pull him.
I mean,
So you chant tone, you slide down, hit, yeah? And you heal him?
Taking a beating on your legs.
I assume I'm like on him.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah.
Uh-huh. So you take frog damage?
The frogman do.
Frog fall damage? Do you take any other actions?
That'll have to be it.
Okay. Marcus. You did realize something that may help. Okay. I feel like you and I may be on the same page.
There's no way I can throw it far enough.
Oh no! If only somebody that had the strength to be able to do that had it. Then.
Are you willing to give up your warhammer for this trick?
No.
Considering.
No.
5, 10, 15, 20. That would work.
Indubitably.
Wait. Could I double move it?
You wouldn't have the action to cast.
I don't need to cast.
Okay, then yeah.
Staff
But
is
you
on.
need to make an acrobatics to jump that.
To just the 5 feet, right?
Mhm.
You got that right? It's just a
I sure
5.
hope so.
It's just a 5, right?
The group was murdered by a hole in a bridge.
I mean,
That's not what it is.
Plus 0.
is it Hubert's?
Oh, and it gets better.
Is it a nat 1? Oh, God.
No! Sorry, you just wrote this down for 3 years. You want to do a start over? Just like, same character started from the beginning.
If you survive the fall, you have a way out.
So if we all die, can we do rewrite this as like this is our trip to hell and we have to fight our way out?
15?
I'm at 0. I'm awake. That was on me. Who could have predicted a nat 1?
Me!
So yeah. And unfortunately, I'm holding the glowing thing I intended to free action drop.
Hang on. So there is a reflex save. Once the hole is there and you fall into it, there is a reflex save. Even though it's a nat 1, I'll allow this. And I know you're made out of reflex.
I have no bonuses, but I did roll a 15 on the die.
15, you will catch yourself.
So you don't take that damage then.
No.
Okay.
You're not hanging, but you don't fall.
All I want is to drop this staff on the top. I don't think it's going to work here. He doesn't want to get rid of his warhammer. I don't mind losing the staff if he can pick it up and drop it somewhere.
It would be half movement to pick up, standard to throw.
That's what I'm looking for. Or well, I can't throw it. All I can do is free action drop it.
Correct.
So I can't afford to do. I can't do it now because.
Well,
didn't-
you can leave it on the bridge,
Yeah, that's all I want.
right in front of him. He runs. He's like, I got this. You go to jump, your sandal catches, like, "Ah!" And you all just see him disappear. And then with his own momentum, swings back up, and he's like, I feel like that was a DC 15.
I saw the campaign flash before my eyes.
Oh wait, so am I actually on top of the bridge or am I holding on? I wasn't sure which.
You are on top of the bridge.
Oh,
You are
okay.
still on bridge. Do you take any other actions?
That would be it. I'm just ready to hand this off to someone who can throw it for me, basically.
Okay. Damon.
And I go.
He's on the bridge.
I'm already.
Oh, you're already on it.
I was
Okay, so you didn't
mistaken.
actually catch me.
Yeah.
So you need me.
There's a glowing white staff in
I
front
just,
of you.
yeah, basically, I assume would I be actually here since I can't be in that space?
Yeah.
Yes.
But
That's being generous, but you can't occupy his space.
yeah,
so.
and so I'm just standing here with this staff. Someone needs to throw this.
Mechanically,
Away
his
from-
figure has to be here, but he has left the staff there as a free action.
Okay, I pick it up and I huck it the direction he says.
Okay, roll me a strength check. What does he need to hit whatever square?
It's DC 5.
Plus something for range.
No, Dex. DC 5 to hit a tile, but he would get it's 20 foot, so like -6. BAB plus Dex,
Okay.
but it's only a DC.
But his strength determines how far he can
Sorry,
throw it.
BAB plus strength.
Okay.
Plus the die roll.
Yes,
So
BAB plus die roll plus strength mod.
which should be 2 plus strength.
plus 2, 14.
14? And you hook it where?
Assume where I would have pointed was generally probably somewhere over here.
Yeah.
Tis what he said.
I'm going to say he hooks it here for no particular reason.
Yep. Clitter clatter, clack clack.
So you grab the staff, you just hold on to it with both hands, and you, as it spins, clattering to the ground. Do you take any of the actions?
No.
And now we pray.
Couldn't get out of the way, could you?
Who goes first? You or the things?
They'll go last, then you,
Uh,
then me.
Well, if they go last, then him, then he would go last.
No, I'll go first.
He's first on the initiative.
Oh.
They're last on the initiative.
Oh, okay.
So it's them,
I guess it's a matter of perspective.
Ragnar.
So it's just acrobatics to get over the hole.
Mm-hmm.
Don't roll in that one.
Or do.
Or below 5.
15.
Okay. And I'm
No.
going
That's me.
to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
I got a 30.
Correct. Do you want to move another 5 feet? I'm just putting you where you have to end your turn.
Yes.
Okay.
And I will tell them that majority of you need to get across the bridge, and I will help get him up.
It's them now.
Oh, he's the only one that's tall, but it's tied off, ain't it?
It's tied
I will tell you to go on across, and I will get them up.
Do you take any actions?
Delicious light.
That's what I was hoping to see.
They can occupy the
They're
same
plants. I
space.
can totally believe that they're this stuff. And before it was an emergency, it was already established with the first rock.
So as you, delicious glowy rock. As you swing the staff, and it clatters, the fungi hear the clatter and they turn, shifting their bodies as they begin to shift towards this glowing light and the sound of it. It seems the light attracts them more than the prospect of fresh flesh.
Flesh, if you will.
Fresh. Flourish. So, Perry.
Well, I was about to do something really stupid, so I'm glad that worked. I go across the bridge.
Thank you. God.
I have no emotion. Let's attach it to my walking stick.
Roll
We're both
an
small.
acrobatics check.
Okay. Yes.
It wasn't that one, right?
I rolled a 17.
Do you take any action?
No.
You can double move.
I will double move to make sure I'm off the bridge.
As you cross,
Danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
the bat has come back.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Oh.
You see a heavy wooden door that has been constructed in your path. This wooden door has etchings all over it, and they seem to be symbols of some kind. Do you speak Draconic?
Yes.
Is that a lie?
No, I do.
Okay.
In Draconic, it says, only Kobold shall enter here. There is an indention inside of the door and what looks to be a handle. So it's kind of like the door has been constructed with this 6-inch indentation, enough that like when you stick your hand in and make a fist, you're that far into it. And what looks to be a handle that if you turn, it would unlock it and open the door.
Is the indentation so small that a normal person would be able to reach in?
Yeah, like anybody can reach in. It's big
Oh.
enough. Yeah.
That is some Saul stuff.
I did
if I've
double
ever
move
seen
being here,
it.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
I was hoping it was just sized for Kobold, not trapped for Kobold.
Isaac.
I was like, that is not.
He's Bob, actually.
How hurt are you?
It's fine. You need to tie yourself up real quick. Do not try to heal
Can
me
I
right
do
now.
the same thing? A heal and then a tie.
I would say both of those are standard actions. Yeah.
Can I tie in such a way that I get him? With
No,
me?
don't worry about it. Don't worry about
You can hold on to him.
Sure.
You weigh
it.
20 pounds.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point.
30 pounds.
Significantly better. That's a 16 survival.
So you take the rope, you wrap it around your waist, and you hug your fucking friend.
And now you
The
just
next
have to...
bow line right there. So what you did.
Do you take any other actions?
So,
Can I
he'll be
start to
fine.
climb?
That's what he did.
At least attempt.
I mean, yes.
I have a -7. It's a DC 10 because I have a rope.
Roll me that beautiful beam
What are you
footage.
He's attempting to climb.
9?
I think.
Is that after negatives?
Yep, 9.
So you're like, come on, man, Zarek, we, I'm very hurt. And you're like, I just hit his arm.
I am still conscious. I can still do things.
Not many things.
Big long tongue just dragging the ground.
Just like,
All right, man, Zarek, tell me what things you're going to do.
well, thankfully, I have a climb speed, and so I'm gonna just be like, stop holding me. Stay
I'm
alive.
gone.
And I start climbing.
With
an 18.
So that'd be
20 feet.
20 feet.
What I can do.
Okay, so you're still 30 feet from the top.
I am not the one in danger.
Question, if you have
double
a
move,
climb
right?
speed,
If you have a
do
climb
you have
speed.
to roll climb?
Oh. If you, yes, we've looked that up. If you have a climb speed, you still have to roll climb. You just cover that distance. So you said it was 20
So
feet?
apparently, with the climb speed,
You can double move.
move. So I go 40 feet up.
Right on. You're still 10 feet from.
Yeah.
Climb speed just tells you that it's that far instead of the space
Oh,
10
immediately.
feet, which is what normal creatures without a climb speed fly.
Did not.
Rules the game.
Quite literally.
Let's see. You're climbing.
Blow up as a free action.
You may. Marcus.
All on top of Isaac.
bugs.
Oh. The only thing that makes puking even grosser.
It's bugs in a little liquid. That's about it.
Surprise.
You just turn your stomach inside out and you're like, and then
What
you put
they
it back.
do?
It is what they do?
I don't know about that.
I step behind
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that too far?
the barbarian friend holding the rope, getting ready to pull.
I'm not
Would
to
it
the
help
rope yet.
if you were bigger?
No.
Well, he's on top of the pillar
No.
right now, but okay.
You want him to octuple and wait?
I don't want to
Well,
die.
I assume that
You assume nothing.
portion is
No.
supported by the pillar. Like he would fall for sure anywhere else, but on this pillar, I thought he'd be fine.
Yeah, it's
Give me
less
6 feet of reasons why not to do that.
Very well. You will get nothing out of me then. Good luck.
This'll help.
And by help, I mean, let's start a new campaign, guys.
We're pirates now.
Here we go again.
All right.
When in doubt.
I do nothing.
Yeah, good. That's the best thing. Damon.
Jump, jump over the hole.
I jump over the hole.
Do you though?
Cold swear.
Yes, I do. No, the nat 20.
Gracious.
Thank you.
Okay, that doesn't even eat up the double move, as I was going to say, so 5, 10.
So I will stop right there.
Good thinking.
You're not gonna help the rope?
No.
Ragnar.
Go to the rope, and I proceed to start pulling them up.
Roll me a strength check.
Yeah, sure. That's absolutely fine. 19.
19.
I'm a little under 200 pounds.
Okay, so I would say that's well within his strength range, yeah. You begin to pull the rope, and I'm going to say you pull 10 feet up. So you're 10 feet off the ground. You've made it.
And I will look at you and say, get on across.
I'm gonna help you.
No.
You're not quite out of the frying.
I'm going to use this 2-letter word a lot, apparently.
Wow, they are.
I got 2 reasons this way.
Now
3
they're,
this way.
they're
Holy
level with
yeah.
the bridge.
Rounding out the lights.
So one of the fungi, they begin to like merge onto this staff. One of the fungi grabs it, holding it above its head. It starts twirling the staff. And all the other fungi are like,
Like an eldritch rage or a rave.
after some time and some stupid struggling, you all make it. Thank you.
That was an exceptionally dangerous trap.
All we had to do was take the damn calf leg and we'd have been fine.
I don't think the calf leg would.
The calf leg would have stopped
Well,
the bat, would have stopped all the other issues, and we just went across and we'd been a problem, and here we are about dead from a hole.
Hey, you want to get my staff back?
No! You're so
You just grab Marcus, you're like, sure.
I give you my staff. It is about 2.5 feet tall, so like
It's a stick.
it's like a
You give him
It's like a point. It's like a wizard's wand.
got a little leaf on it.
If you don't want it, I'll take it back. Thank you. Keep it a little.
It's got a leaf on it? Well, we're going to leave it alone then.
Hell.
Was I barking up their own tree?
Anyway,
I try to.
I'd smack the frog and heal him from 9 points of health.
So I went unconscious for about 1/8 of a second. Hit me. Just like, oh.
You wanted to know I use the spell Inflict Wounds to cast Cure Light Wounds.
What?
That's quite
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
change up.
harm. Wait,
Love
gold.
it. Rocket.
Which one of these hurt?
I attempt to see if open close will open the door.
Roll me a perception check. And go ahead and add half your level to that perception check.
Is this
Okay.
babysitting the game?
For reasons.
For reasons.
No, I'm not touching it.
Correct.
Okay.
I'm confused if we're playing babysitting the game here.
25.
With a 25, you begin to chant, right? And you're like, I get to use my magic. And then you look at it and you kind of tilt your head. That latch, the way that it's set inside the door, to turn it doesn't make any sense that it would open the door. Mechanically, that's not how that works.
Mhm.
And you stop and you just, that is a trap. You kind of tilt your head and you look down, and there is like a makeshift bear trap. If you were to reach in and grab the handle, it would clamp around your hand.
But open close doesn't work on it. It's just a trap.
it
It's
is-
not even a door.
It is a door.
Oh.
It is trapped. If you continue to cast, it can't open locked doors, correct?
Correct.
So it goes, it is very locked.
The key's coming. Don't worry.
What if the mage hand?
It's a
Did
trap.
You could trigger the trap with the mage hand. Fun.
I mean, yeah.
Because fun.
Because we're here to have an adventure after all, aren't we?
You know, not die. That's all.
We're in the first room. This is fine.
So once we're all safe, I'm gonna go systematically through and hug every single one of you. Thank you.
It's my staff. It's still suffering down there.
So the only thing we have is this
Never
door.
mind, it's happy where it is
Just
now.
don't
It's in a better place.
To clarify, all there is just a door to go through. Correct.
Correct.
Okay.
On the far side.
One of the things I can do as a heal check is to treat poison. So I'm going to start doing that on myself.
Okay.
We say they're gonna be so disappointed when 20 minutes
And I have to
passes
meet
and
the
that light
DC
goes
of the
out.
poison.
I'm sorry, you say you needed the DC?
I have to hit the DC of the poison to heal the poison.
Okay.
That's a 15.
That will meet.
As he treats himself.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
So just so we're all on the same page here, don't stick your hand in there.
What?
That's clearly a trap.
Crazy.
Where's your perception check, sir?
I don't need one to see something very obvious. All you need is this.
What's your wisdom, sir?
14? I use this to break in doors that look fishy to begin with. So, do we want to look for another way, or should I smash it down?
Is there a lock somewhere?
Roll me that
A
perception.
hinge.
22.
With a 22, you look at the door and you begin to feel along the ridge of it. You feel up, and there is a latch on the side. You reach in, turning, and you hear the door unlock and move freely in place that you may open it.
I did it, guys.
The door, as heavy as it is set surprisingly well on the hinges and swings with a gentle swiftness as you open it.
After you.
You're not going first, and I'll take a step in.
Thank you for your help today.
Did you hug him?
I did. He's taller than
Everyone's taller.
Hops up.
I hooked his knee.
Gentle knee hug.
I cannot get up.
As you step, the cavern extends beyond for about 20 feet. It is dark with the exception of ambient light coming from an immediate right turn. This is all kind of the rocks in this cavern jet from the wall, the ceiling, the sides, but gives you enough of a path that a single person can walk down with a single medium creature can walk down the middle of this tunnel without anything touching their shoulders. However, two creatures could walk side by side, but with difficulty. It would then become difficult terrain at that point, maneuvering around the rocks.
Got 1.5 squares of width.
You got it. The tunnel extending out in front of you sports the same crystalline deposits all along the length of it. So any light brought into this tunnel would once again begin to play that beautiful shimmering down the tunnel.
Your hammer's still glowing.
There is, as far as you can see with the longest dark vision of the group, you see that to the right there is a turn. This tunnel shifts and there is an ambient light coming from there, almost like a torch light. The tunnel continues down a little farther past that and turns to the left, and from there you all hear this noise. It is a loud chirping noise. It sounds like a cricket, but is much, much too loud to be a cricket. And it just plays this over and over that echoes down this tunnel. The tunnel does continue on straight forward, but farther than your eyesight can see.
It sounds like an alarm.
Roll me a perception check. Or knowledge nature.
Nat 1 in perception.
Oh, that is alarm.
Okay.
Yep.
19 perception.
With a 19 perception, it is not an alarm. That's something else. There's something else making that
creature?
noise. Yeah.
9 on nature.
9?
Is the animal creature making that sound functioning as an alarm?
Also 14 on nature.
That'd be sense motive. With a 14, you know exactly what that is. That is a giant cave cricket. What'd you get all together? I'm sorry.
You are not going to be hungry for long.
What did you get?
Oh, 14.
14?
Yeah.
So these giant cave crickets generally are very passive. They're afraid of anything else that's not more of them. And they're not carnivores. They won't attack you. So that chirping noise is an indication that they don't know something's near. Because they would stop chirping if they sensed anyone was close. You may ask 2 questions about giant cave crickets.
Do they taste like chicken?
Special defenses.
They have no real special defenses.
Okay. Special attacks.
I'm sorry, I straight lied to you. They're immune to mind affecting effects.
Cool.
Yeah. And what was the other thing?
Special attacks.
You mean special abilities?
Sure.
Yeah. So, some special abilities they have is chirp. Creatures within 20 feet of the chirping cave cricket cannot be heard unless they scream. Spellcasters in the area must make a concentration check to successfully cast a spell. The chirping increases the chance of not reading that. However, cave crickets can also leap. A cave cricket has a natural leap that make them exceptional jumpers.
I'm gonna eat it.
What was the part that
We
you
knew
so-
Adventure was gonna get the.
Cave crickets are larger versions of normal creatures, and much like the smaller crickets they resemble, they are relatively harmless. Cave crickets are about 3 feet long.
I'm still gonna eat it. I'm just gonna cut it up and make it into like steaks.
Oh,
Like,
gross. However, that would be a lot of protein.
Okay.
Crickets per ounce have more protein than steak.
oh, I'm totally eating this thing.
We could lasso a
Getting
few together and
swole.
have it, like,
I like this plan.
yeah.
You could ride it.
Have it pull a little cart. Put little wings on it so it glides.
Large creature.
Oh, Lord.
Be another cavalier.
Yeah, make a pun out of that.
The frog.
Davy Cricket.
I don't know why. Like, easy. But I'm not disappointed.
Jiminy.
That would be.
I felt like that was
Yeah, that was
too
good,
easy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Jiminy Cricket.
We start walking down the hallway.
Stealthful.
There was
Stealth
multiple
blade.
options though.
Shing, shing, shing.
That nat 20 on stealth.
You are the shadow. The closer you get to the chirping crickets, the more cover they give you. So I'm going to allow everyone to have a +5 to their stealth. So nat 20 +5.
Is that the only way we could have went?
It's straight ahead to the right. Beyond that to the left is where the chirping's coming from, and then beyond that. So you have 3 options.
So we're choosing
Or
the
4
middle.
if you go back.
Everyone was
We're
choosing
taking the
middle.
average of everybody, right? 39
I got a 31. With my nat
32.
20.
+5.
Or for Rayado.
I will roll.
Don't
bring
worry,
the average
he'll be the
down.
outlier.
Stealth, you say?
+5.
Be quiet. So it's straight the dice.
Wow.
8.
Is it like all of us are incredibly stealthy except for this one?
Nobody rolled below to 30 except for him.
20.
Was it nat 20? Oh, just regular 20?
Technically,
Rayado got a 24, so.
Technically, I get a
Okay,
minus.
okay,
I get a
okay.
-4 on my stealth, so I got 21 basically.
Delicious.
So everybody's above a 20.
So
the one
anyways,
guy.
I'm just walking down the hall.
What are we doing?
Shing.
He's like, guys, where'd you go?
So all of you just like stealthily, and you like scatter, disappearing into all 4 corners, and Isaac's just like, I'm very hurt. As he just kind of meanders down the hallway. You get to the first turn, the turn turning to the right. You see that ambient glow of a torch coming from somewhere down that corner. With just a passive perception,
Could I walk down that way just a little bit to see what's up?
would that roll?
With the
I'm not
flip-flop?
trying to stealth.
Okay. So as you turn that corner, and
But just enough to get around to where I can see what's in there.
right,
If
Sure.
if he's,
Out of the shadows, you just hear.
I just want to clarify, what is the order in which we're going? Because you said
He's
two
first.
side by side.
He's stepping ahead of where we
Because
were.
I said I went into the place first.
This is not the order, whatever's going on here.
Gosh, no.
No, but I stated that I walked into the room first. So that's why I'm asking.
Oh, you actually walked into the room with crickets just out in the full blown view.
No. You obviously wasn't paying attention.
You said you walked into the room first.
Firstly. First things first.
To the hallway. 'cause-
Amarillo's. I got you, Max.
I just took a bunch of bombs.
You're just gonna put them down in different places. You're like, these are now rabid cave crickets.
Oh my.
Why would they suddenly be rabid?
You're also not going to the room with the crickets.
Okay, bypassing
Yeah,
that room?
no,
we've
the
already-
crickets are beyond this room.
That's why I stopped at this room
The
first.
first turn to the right, ambient torchlight. Beyond that to the left, cave crickets.
That's why I stopped at the room on the right.
All missed it.
So we didn't have surprises coming from behind us.
I
this week.
misunderstood the situation. You don't have to be rude about it, okay?
I almost
I think
died.
we should yell about this.
Okay.
Let me know beforehand so I can turn down the gain.
I will give you no warning.
You never do.
What? You always look to me as if you want like
Validation.
validation on your jokes. You're like barking up the wrong tree. I'm like, I don't know what you want from me. Plus one. Plus one to charisma. Like,
You're
I'm
right.
not still in the corner. I assume we're coming from that way. Oh, okay. I'm definitely not that far forward then. This is back here. I don't want to be anywhere near that. It doesn't take very long to put on.
Good job.
He showed me how to do it. I was like, oh.
who did what now?
The resin on his minis.
They break way too easy without it.
Ah.
So.
Stop
I
yawning.
do it to this one. But
Who's yawning? You know what you're talking about.
Well, on the price side, at least these creatures have no idea where we are.
Is that an actual like,
Clip
3D
play.
printed?
I mean, I bought it on Etsy for
Listen.
like $12.
I feel like I perfectly described my character as a cloved hoof, chain wielding tiefling.
Do you have like horseshoes?
Whomst ever goes first will occupy this square. That is the closest you can get, or that is the farthest you can be while still seeing into this room.
It's not this guy. That was you or you, whichever one
So,
of you two.
unless you wanted, like, I would say, I'm going to go check out that room on the right. If you go in front of me,
My thing was when we first went through the door, were we all able to pile into like a little corridor before we had to start more or less following order? It's the way I understood it.
I thought I was going to be awkwardly standing beside you because he said that we could do
Yeah,
that.
we could go side by side, but it was very
Who
awkward
is
to
the
go down the
stealthiest
hallway in
besides
general.
Harry?
Besides Perry,
And Perry's not going
Probably.
first.
Oh, I
Period.
know he's not going. Yeah,
but I'm certainly not going right now. I have
we're
taken
not going.
I would be in front then.
so me next to him.
Side by side or behind?
That's
That
fine.
might-
We can.
Okay.
I'm already in there.
Do you want to be?
He's in the walls.
I am the wall.
I am the walls. There's.
So, what was your stealth again?
His was good.
20
Total.
Stop yawning.
Maybe it was so good he caught them off guard.
Stop yawning.
Crap. What?
You look into the room, and there you see 4 kobolds, 3 red and 1 blue. One of the red kobolds, the one closest to you, is sorting through a trunk, and it looks like he's sorting through different types of fungi. They have this bioluminescent glow to them, this dull purple glow about them. As he's shifting them, the kobold at the table turns and looks at him and says, "What are you doing?" As he looks up, he says, "I'm sorting them." He goes, "I can see that. How are you sorting them?" He says, "By color." And he goes, "No, you sort them by size." And he says, "I don't want to sort them by size. I want to sort them by color." They begin to bicker back and forth. The kobold at the head of the table has what looks to be a cup with different shaped bones. The other 2 kobolds at the table have similar things, and it looks like they're playing some kind of crude game, like something that they've made up, but instead of dice, they have different shaped bones. They're putting into the cup and taking turns going back and forth as they're like semi-bickering with one another.
Yeah, I'm just gonna rush the first one.
Delicious!
What does the rest of the room look like? Is that an outro?
As this room is lit by torches, it seems to have a couple of trunks and chests in it, all of which contain some kind of fungus, or even those imprecious stones that just are pretty when the light dances off of them. There is nothing else in there except the table and the kobolds playing with that game. It looks as if this may be a guard station.
Okay, so that is not an outro.
That is an outro.
Oh, okay.
On the far side of the room, there is an outro that turns and continues to the left, heading up.
Yeah.
Up is, yeah.
Relative.
You charge into the room, hammer at the ready, as the kobold turns and looks up at you and says, "What?" Right when you get to him, and this is going to be a surprise attack round because you succeeded your stealth roll. So go ahead and roll that guy.
The attack or
Yeah.
Yeah, it's power attacking. too.
Oh, I'm sure.
Punch him in the face hole. Oh. Well, that might still hit.
Oh no, it will.
He's all
13.
flat-footed and stuff, maybe.
A 13, you say?
Yeah.
13 team.
And they are flat-footed. 13 will miss your target. As you run into the room, he looks at you and he goes, "Nah!" And he jumps out of the way as you smash the crate that he was standing in front of, sending mushrooms scattered in different directions. He slides to a stop, looking up at you in shock and surprise. The one at the table draws his dagger and says, "Well, now it doesn't matter at all, does it? And I will need the party to roll for initiative."
Just in the background.
Nice. What maths?
One power attacking, I bet you would have clobbered him. Silly
It was clobbering time.
Right. Isaac.
Is that trademark?
Probably.
Oh well.
Damon.
Once.
Marcus.
18 team.
Ragnar.
11.
I don't know, it's in German.
Does that
Who
look like
has the highest initiative between...
I have 5.
3.
Does that look like the same blue kobold? He would know, right? The barbarian? Our good friend Ragnar. Is it the same blue kobold?
It is not the same blue kobold. Manzarek.
You're not going to believe this, but also 11. And I have a +8 to my initiative.
I'm sorry, what?
The feat that I took was
Impet.
first level was in,
I rolled a 17. Wait, that's not 25. Yeah, it is. I have it. +8. Math.
I took no
I
feats and I got an
clerics
18.
Initiative is not the greatest.
Hmm?
Clerics and initiative not the greatest. Also,
Yeah.
don't want to be the greatest.
No, not usually. It doesn't really matter that much. There's too many better feats. to do.
Surprisingly, not at level 1.
Did you just say, can I do it? Do I need to do a stupid thing?
I'm all the way in the back.
Stop yawning.
I'm trying.
I'm trying.
It sounds like it.
Not trying hard enough.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
Sorry.
Yum.
Gravy? Who doesn't like gravy?
I love gravy.
You smash the crate that once was.
Hey.
As the kobold jumps back in surprise, Perry, you are first on the initiative.
Okay, I'm gonna need to get over by you guys to see this.
Do mad violence.
I'm gonna do mad violence.
I'm going to perform a violence.
Am I all the way? Like, where actually am I?
Mechanically, I would assume you're all.
I don't know.
Can I be here to start out with?
Sure.
Okay.
5, 10.
Will I have line of sight to
Blue guy.
here?
Yes.
What it do?
I cast sleep.
Will
There's only
save-
2 options, and the other one isn't available to him.
So I take out, as I move up, it's verbal, somatic, and I take out a live cricket from my component pouch.
Is it 3 feet long?
crush it up and
Is it, what? How many hit dice was it?
4.
So 4 hit dice in total.
Mm-hmm.
All. It
Yeah.
hits them all. And that's a
And
will
it's-
save?
It's a will save.
Okay.
But will they?
First one's the blue
Blue.
kobold. 17.
Yeah.
Okay. Then his red companions.
He rolled.
4,
No.
5.
Mm-mm.
We took naps.
So you point, and this kind of plume of dust appears amongst all of them, just, and it rains down as the two stand from the table, and then they both kind of and slump to the ground. The blue one looks at those two and looks up at you. He stands up. Do you take any actions?
No.
He said,
I'm like smug, like, ha.
he says, two can play this game. As he begins to chant in tone.
And now. That's not fair. You can't do it to me.
I'm afraid I've got bad news for you.
I also
I'm gonna
have
have to learn one way or another.
We all have to learn.
Apparently, holes and bridges are a problem.
It's funny because it's true. What'd it do?
For clarity, it only can see me,
And
Harry,
This
and
thing better not have stone shape or something stupid.
No, it's got a cone attack.
Oh, okay. That's not as bad as stone shape.
it's got burning hands.
I will need a reflex save from Ragnar and Perry.
No. That's as bad as it could be, almost.
That will fail.
17.
That will pass.
I rolled a 3.
You take 2 points of damage.
Ow!
Not you.
Oh.
You take 8 points of damage. A single 1 point
Okay,
of damage.
I think it said 8.
No.
I was like, whoa!
The kobold runs up, coming to a stop. He chants and tones as you see his claws turn red hot. He holds his hands out as a cone of fire fills the opening of the cavern. The rest of you standing back are like, do you think they're doing well? And fire just licks out from the cavern and back.
You did say stay behind you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They are going to snore.
Roll to snore.
How long is that like?
Whoa.
A minute.
Oh, chill.
5 foot step.
1 minute. Or 2 minutes.
This guy's going to take you to Stab Town.
You take me to.
Stab it Town! I was looking at his spells. He has none. Just so you know. Does an 11 hit you?
No.
As he runs up to you, swinging at you with his dagger, it hits into your side, and you just kind of, as it doesn't even like pierce your flesh. He's like, ah?
No.
Marcus.
Well, Mark is going to go all 5, 10, 15, 20. To
You may-
hit it. And then also provoking attack of opportunity from that guy. As I
Oh,
move
he's coming at you.
further.
17?
Will hit.
Oh, that's not a lot. 2 points of... 1 point of damage. As you begin to run past him, and he goes, "Yeah," and you're like, ow. As you kind of shift into place.
Silly little fella.
Owie.
And if I could, he has the option to resist this if he pleases, but I'm aiming to make it bigger. Me?
Yeah, he's going to resist that.
Okay.
He wants none of that. Will save?
Yeah, it's a will save. All it's gonna do is make a medium. I mean, you won't have to take
Right.
an extra tile, but
Yeah. 17.
up with him.
As you chant tone, pointing at the kobold magic user of some sort, He looks at you, and you see him begin to like swell, and then he says, "Your magics don't work on me." Do you take any of the actions?
No, that is it.
Manzarek.
Okay. So. So I'm gonna go up next to this guy. The red's not there. No. No.
One step back.
On this.
Other side.
On the other side.
Yes.
Okay.
So not there. There. Yes. I'm gonna get there.
Skidda camper.
There's a torch stick.
Okay. I'm gonna swing at him with my sword.
His sword, if you will.
Then he's sworn.
Is it
Crit threat.
Roll to confirm.
Nat 1.
Not confirm.
Oh.
Nothing last
The
time.
multiply.
That'd be 5 points of damage.
Oh gosh.
Yes. You called it though. He rolled a 3.
And then Rayado
Just wanted him to be big.
is going to go to
AC. Oh, Jesus.
this.
This
No,
one?
not that one.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
Oh god. Wings everywhere.
His wing is
Oh,
kind of
God.
long. Yeah. And he is going to try a talon attack for a 21.
Yeah, that'll hit. Go ahead and roll it damage.
4 points of damage.
It is dead. As you cut into the kobold's side, he steps back looking at the wound, and he says, "You'll have to try harder." And then suddenly this raptor just tackles him to the ground, and just like in Jurassic Park, you just see like the tail up in the air as you hear him screaming.
For a second.
But he's out of frame.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for the decency of the
Right, to keep it
For the
PG.
rating, yeah.
Do you or Rayado take any other actions?
No, that'll be it.
Okay. Damon.
Boy, it's crowded up there.
I assume.
Put me up next to Manzarek.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
That's right. I can't move that far.
Behind.
But you can move.
I can
Oh,
only move 20 feet. Next to him.
You can't.
I can?
This is
That's a
occupied.
wall.
That's a wall.
Oh, well, okay.
si, señorita.
Do you take any other actions?
Negatory.
Inflammatory.
Ragnar.
Be magnificent.
I want to grapple the blue one.
Oh boy.
Oh,
That's not you.
He's
that
the
guy?
guy.
Yeah.
He's the wizard.
3 5-foot. Grapple.
But not the wizard.
oh,
Free 5 foot.
16 on the die.
21.
Oh. No.
Pick him up and give him a hug.
Neat.
He feels loved.
Okay, cool. I tell everybody to go ahead and dispose of the other ones.
As you start charging him, he gets ready to dodge, and you just kind of and you grab him, and he's like, as you pick him up.
You know, like Zang, if you jump up
Isaac.
into the air and pile drive him into the ground.
Nice. Would we not be sharing squares?
You and him?
No.
That's the next round of grappling.
We are one.
Oh, that was scary.
I'm just jawing in. Oh, God.
I don't like that mental image at
It's
all.
the snake totem barbarian.
That's a thing.
Move me up on the other side of Rayado.
Skitter scamper.
I personally do not like to attack creatures that can't hit, but I'm just going to touch the blue kobold. It's a range. It's a melee touch attack.
Mm-hmm.
But he has a -4 to his
Mm-hmm.
dex.
Mm-hmm.
What'd it do? What'd it be?
That is a 13 total.
Mm-hmm.
So this is actually with the black chain wrist, and it's touch of evil. He is sickened for 1 round.
Oh, he's evil now.
He's actually good.
Wait, what?
Good and evil.
You know, like you have things that like specifically said if the creature is evil, this happens. I have a thing where I can make people good for those effects. They count as good for the effects of like doing bad stuff.
So you can make me good against my will?
Kind of, yeah.
Just gonna be good for the purpose of his spell.
Okay. Got it.
Thank you, Max, for
Okay.
translating.
I got you.
The Garrick looks so shocked at the concept.
Are
Looks
you
shocked
looking up
at
second dealer?
everything.
No.
Okay. So yeah, it just black hand, and I just sort of touch him, and like my black chain sort of appears on his like cheek.
Just-
It's just bugs.
It's in my mouth. He reflexively squeezes.
oh,
More comes out.
I'm going to perform a coup de grace with my bare hands on the kobold.
do you take any actions?
No.
No.
Parry.
Oh God.
What?
What's what I said last?
What did you say last?
Kill the.
No, I'm not going to. They're asleep. They're fine.
Did not take into account of you potentially doing it.
Oh no, I'm not going to kill them.
Just the 9-year-old's like, all right.
Come here, you sentient creatures.
This is okay, right? We're the good guys.
This is what
As
heroes
I place
do.
the mark of evil on the spell.
I specifically said dispose of. I did not say kill. So
I understood clearly exactly what you said.
I get the garbage disposal.
No.
We're coming up with creative coup de grace now.
It's like fatality.
Mortal Kombat
We just
fatalities.
I will attempt to daze the blue kobold.
Please no.
It's a will save.
It's a -2.
It's 18 on the die.
Oh wow, okay, yeah, he's fine.
Good lord.
So you and and he's like, why? It doesn't work, but he's annoyed.
Yeah, and then I'll just move to this other side of the room and by the near the table, where 25 feet can get me. Right between the two of them, sure.
It's a good thing they're not about to come to or anything. How long does that last?
Just a minute.
Okay.
He's fine.
25 would
2
get you.
minutes. Dos minutos. It's not.
Un momento.
Hmm?
Un momento.
Dos.
Momentos. What? Do you take any other actions? Okay. There are no regular kobolds left. He's going to attempt an escape artist because what else is he going to
Can you
do?
do that while sickened?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I
It's
think
the -2.
your actions are only limited once it becomes nauseated.
Oh,
No.
he's got this.
Fort reflex roll is a -2.
Oh
Attacking damage.
no.
Oh, all skill checks are a -2. He basically just has a
What's a
-2.
no? Why are we knowing?
No, he's going to fight back.
Also, Shane, do you have improved grapple?
What?
Get ready
Oh,
for
did
some
you-
claw attacks that he has. Get clawed. 16.
do I take a -4 as well?
I'm sorry. 14 plus grappled.
Does he take the
It's a
negative
-4
saving
to Dex.
Oh, that doesn't matter.
throw? Does he take the
Do
negative
I
save?
take-
Does he take a negative to his attack because he's
It's
grappling?
As the guy doing the grappling.
Yeah, it's a -4 to Dex. But as the grappler, you get a +5 to maintain grappling.
Yeah. So you've got a negative
I'll
I
AC.
played a grappling monk.
What'd you roll?
14.
No.
Okay. Would 16 have hit you?
Yes.
Okay. So he like reaches up with his tiny claws and he like sinks them in and he goes, Marcus.
So what are we gonna do about these guys as I move across to the other side of the table here? The other two, pointing out.
Figure you could just tie him up.
Sure, why not?
Listen to the kid.
So I finish my movement and begin to pull out a rope for that one.
Why not tie
Okay.
them together?
Damon.
I can't tie them together this turn.
I move up next to
Wait, what happened?
next to
I
Ragnar,
might not have a rope.
and I look at the blue kobold and says, "Where is the giant's progeny.
What?
I'm questioning him.
Yeah, and he goes, what?
Who stole a giant's baby? We're here to get it back. Where is it?
What? You taking an action?
Oh my god.
You move me up next to him, though.
Ragnar.
Move me up next to Ragnar.
Did you take something of the giants?
Yeah?
What was it?
It's a toy.
What is it?
No! Let me go!
I will kill you before I let you go.
Roll me that intimidation. A standard action, by the way, to intimidate.
How bad is he gonna smell after this? That's my question.
He already smells terrible.
I know. 24.
Oh, Jesus. What was the question? I'm sorry, what was the question?
What did you steal? He said a toy. I said, what is it? You said no.
It's a stuffed animal.
Where is it located?
Oh, I'm gonna tell you, because I'm very intimidated. Just give me a second.
I have to look at my notes. It's on the other side of that door.
He says, Adriac has it.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Who was that?
Adriac.
Squeeze this iron.
Do I have to maintain the grapple? So is that...
You're rolling with a +5.
But he used his standard action to intimidate.
Isn't it like a?
So
isn't it
that's
free
my
action
question
maintain?
is, am I going to be able to... with-
Oh, so he's free now.
Or is it a
Isn't it a different
move
kind of
action to
maintain the
maintain?
grapple?
I think there's rules for like. I assume that you're able to maintain as a move, but there's rules for like doing special things with them.
17.
Yeah. That's with the
That's with the
bonus?
+5.
Okay.
Let's tie him up and those.
I don't have a rope, I lied.
And gag them.
And I will say, with him grappled and intimidated and a spells caster, you are out of combat.
Yeah, we probably got like 30 seconds before those two wake up.
Technically, it is a standard action to maintain a hold.
Can we effectively tie them all together?
Oh, yeah.
Just like,
They're small creatures. You have 50 feet of rope.
okay.
Anybody want to roll me a survival check?
Who's doing the?
What's your survival?
9?
Mhm.
Plus 9.
Let him do it.
More than mine.
It's better than mine.
It's going to be 26.
They are tied up.
Oh, gosh. I was like, I wonder what his escape artist is. Even if he didn't suffer the negatives from being tied, he still wouldn't have made it. So you tie them together. The two are still... As he's like, so, why are you here? What is this?
I take some of the clothing that was in some of the other trunks. I gag him with it.
Does he
good
have...
call.
And by clothing, he means a mushroom.
Does he
I
have...
never said they were clothing.
Oh, okay. You said trunks. I thought they were like
Not
stolen-
swimming trunks.
Stolen.
Like a trunk.
Stolen items.
That's a quick.
I said they were full of fungi.
Trunks full of fungi.
Does he have anything that would allow him to cast spells on him, like a spell book or a bag of anything?
It seems like all that was spontaneous casting.
Okay. Did the other two
That's
have
true.
weapons on them?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to take them.
Did they
You
have-
may.
did
You
they any
have
clothing on them.
3 small daggers.
Why are you trying to gag them?
They have
It's
a
spellcaster.
cloth about their loins.
I use that.
That
to
could
gag
be
them.
valuable.
No, gag me with my own. Don't trade out. Like, no. Just gag you with your friends.
So mean.
Questioning my life decisions now.
I thought I took the peaceful, better way out.
We
Put
didn't
some
slit
sleep,
their,
tied them up.
we didn't slit their throats.
They're not dead.
This is a war crime.
Well, there is one that did get
This
clawed.
is-
Progress.
than
They're
dead.
survivors in this one.
Worse.
What
than
was
dead.
the lady's name that had a toy?
Adriac?
You don't know
It's
what
very-
lady.
Yeah, you don't know. I was going to say very good on guessing, but yeah.
You specifically said.
Did I say it's female?
Yeah. No, well, you said
Oh, I just assumed.
Or did I say she has it? Anyway, go on.
I didn't hear it.
It's not like it's being recorded.
for everyone.
Oh, it's not.
See.
That's probably for the best. We should just start over.
We almost had to.
You see a rope bridge? Nope. Turn around. Sorry, Bob.
Got it. Wish Bob the best of luck. Move on to Drimport.
All of this is gonna haunt us.
So now you are faced with two directions. You could double back and continue north down the path you originally were heading down, or you can follow this next curve, or this next egress that heads north.
I get down into his
the
face and
crickets
ask
that
him which way Adriac is at.
Pull the thing down a little bit so you can talk.
I will point, is Adriac this way to the area we haven't been?
Either direction can take you there.
Wonderful. Cool.
Which way do y'all want to go?
Look at that. That way is more direct.
He nods back the way you came.
Sense motive.
You may.
Is he full of it?
Pull something.
He's telling the truth, yes.
Yeah, he's
That-
done. Okay.
that
I
way
believe
is
him.
more
We should go back that way.
Which way do we go? Rather, which way do y'all want to go? Perry?
Oh, stairs look fun.
To the stairs.
So you head this
Skitter,
way
skitter,
instead
scamper.
of back the way you went.
I will go first.
As you begin to head in that direction,
We're crouching.
That stuff.
stop yawning.
What Skyrim told me.
Do what?
That's what Skyrim told me.
And fall out.
You just slightly crouch.
I bring buckets with me.
Around other people and just wait.
I bring all the buckets.
Who walks into the room first?
Me.
He's
Ragnarok.
I will be right behind you.
Is that a question?
You begin to head north, heading up the stairs that are chiseled into the stone, turning and heading almost immediately into another small cavern. This one also illuminated by torchlight. As you head into the room, you see that there are 2 kobolds, not 3, and 3 cages. This room smells kind of like a zoo, almost like a petting zoo. That smell that like animals are in this room, that musky, wild smell. There is a pile of straw off to the side that looks like it's used for bedding. A bucket with a shovel that looks like it's used for cleaning up. These 2 kobolds rest on top of like dog pen sized cages, almost like a large kennel. Off to the right of both of them is a larger cage. In this cage is crouched a small creature with gray clawed hands, huge white eyes, a mouth full of fangs. It has a thick, coarse gray fur over its entire body, with the exception of its chest, stomach, its feet and hands, and its face. It looks ferocious, kind of pacing back and forth in its cage, ready to jump out. The 2 kobolds standing on the cage are looking towards the group as you head into this room, and it seems like they were ready for you, almost as if they could hear the sound of combat in the cavern down. They grab the lid of the cages, lifting them up as 2 5-foot-long centipedes come pouring out of the cages and towards all of you, and I will need initiative from the party next time. Thank you very much for joining us, adventurers. Remember that this has been a good day to die. See ya.